m.reck.tv live. This is the livest show ever. Now, we got Camron and Joe Budden trading shots at each other over the Nore and Joe Budden podcast, where they was taking shots at 90s rappers with failed shows. And one particular rapper with a failed sports show. Camron currently is the only 90s rapper with a sports show. And he got Mace on there. Him and Mace are the co-hosts of the show called It Is What It Is. I told y'all a month ago. We're going to go to that footage first. But this show is sponsored by thestreamboss.com. If you need streaming services to watch your favorite TV shows, movies, sports, pay-per-view, go to thestreamboss.com. And we also sponsored by A Supreme Love Story, starring Supreme Love. His movies on YouTube. Go check that out. All right, let's go into the Stream Boss commercial, and then we're going to go into this whole Camron and Joe Budden, trading shots.
Have you guys heard of Stream Boss?
Yeah.
It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Damn!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more. If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.
What are you waiting for?
Turn up today.
TV.
Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer Entertainment, man.
Peace, worlds. m.reck for m.reck.tv. I got an interesting clip right here. Camron finally reacts to Joe Budden and Nore laughing at rappers with a failed podcast and failed sports podcast or failed show just in general. Hit that like, hit that bell, hit the subscribe. Watch this clip.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at these rappers trying shows now.
It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company.
Rappers from our era, and they all so fail.
Isn't it great?
It's great to see
No, tell the truth. It's great to see people fail.
They
You know
do
what I mean?
sports shows.
It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company, nigga. Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer Entertainment, man. It's almost.
Real talk. I want to say this. I put that up a month ago. It shows you how many leap years I'm ahead of the so-called competition. And of course, anybody jumping on this loop, they should have said, shouts to m.reck. He was on this a month ago, but nah, they not going to do that. It is what it is, though, because I've been, I had my posts on this culture. Like, I'm dictating this culture. And everybody knows this shit. It is what it is. The streets know. I'm from East New York, Brooklyn, so that says everything alone within itself. Dictating this shit. The East New York niggas been wolves in this culture. You know what I mean? I had to thug my way through, still thugging. But let's get to what Camron said tonight. All right? Y'all saw that. If y'all didn't see that, I'll run it back. Let's go to Camron page. Camron, and mind you, I'm going to go to my IG page too to show you that even my IG caption was emulated on Camron page. Right? Look, I'm going to show you. I put it up a month ago. Look, there we go. There we go. Let me mute it. Oh, let me mute it. You see, hold on, look. I'm going to show y'all nothing but receipts documents, everything documented, right? This is Camron page. Where's my page at? This is, hold on. Stop that. Look, this is my m.reck TV brand page, right? You see it says shots fired. Camron, Nore, Joe Budden, subliminals. Podcast versus show. Look at the date, March 28th. March 26th. That's a month and 2 days ago. Now let's go to Camron page. Right? And we're going to go into all the trade shots. Camron page, you see he got shots fired. That was the title of my IG video. And it's the same content with Nore and Joe Budden clowning 90s rappers with failed shows, failed sports shows, and all that. All right? So, now look. Let's go to Cam caption. All right, hold on. Let me go to Cam caption. My bad. All right. Cam caption. He says, damn, at the real Noriega. Told you I couldn't trust you. Laughing out loud. I'm just effing with you. But what other rapper from the 90s got the sports and cooking show? You know, you my nigga for life. But your man, Ho Buttons, call him a hoe, threw you under the bus on the very next episode, shaking my head. Said he didn't know who you was talking about. I don't give a fuck how his numbers is, N.O. Stay away from that crackhead. Damn. Shots fired. The nigga Cam called Joe Budden, Ho Buttons, a crackhead, and all that, right? So Joe Budden returned shots. Let's go to his story. All right, let me stop this real quick. So we go to Joe's stories. Boom. No, that's Cam's stories. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Joe's stories. Yeah, this is Joe's stories right here. My bad. I got y'all. Pound that like button. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. This is exclusive. Salute to SJ in the building. Okay. So now Joe Budden takes to his story right after Camron make that post. Now, he goes, now that nigga know he too sensitive to do this with me. With the crying emoji shaking my head. Chill before I feel like playing back and start making calls again. Focus on your suits and pink set. That crackhead lapped you long ago. Wow. Yeah. So that was Joe comment, and then Camron responds with the smoke. Right? Stop sharing that. Let me go to Camron IG. Damn, I gotta open it up again. Okay. Oh, he deleted it. Wow. Wow. Cam deleted it, but you know what? You know who got it? The Hip Hop Wolf got it. Damn, Cam deleted it that fast. I should have, but the Hip Hop Wolf got it. So shouts to Hip Hop Wolf, even though Fat Joe got stock over there. You know what I mean? And you know, Hip Hop Wolf, I don't know, he got different on me, but you know, salute to him. I don't change. I'm gonna always stay official. Ain't none of these industry niggas can dictate what I post and who I could rock with. I'm glad I'm so G'd up. So Camron post, anyhow, he deleted it. It was a post where he was like, where you at? and he showed like the text. You know, the iPhone got the blue response. You know what I mean? So call me up, 310-598-2974. I'm going to go into the clip that I posted a month ago. And yeah, Camron and Joe Budden, I don't know if they doing this for clout to get both of their shows hot. But at the same time, it's smoke. And I've been on it. Let's get to this m.reck clip that I put up a month ago. And I told y'all what it was. It was a few niggas trying to, you know, act like it wasn't what it was. Let me see. Yeah. And the video I put up a month ago is titled Camron Sends Shots Back at Nore and Joe Budden for clowning him and 90s rappers with failed podcasts. So we're gonna go into that clip and then I'm gonna take some calls. All right, let's get it. I told y'all a month ago what it was. I told you I do this hip-hop thing. I don't have to wait till it's direct. I can read subliminals. It was enough. It was direct. But a lot of y'all don't do this. So y'all wouldn't know how to, you know, get ahead of the curve. This is why when you see somebody who do this, pay homage. I do this for real. All right, let's get to it, y'all. Let me X this out. I can X everything out because I already covered everything. Let's get it, y'all.
m.reck TV.
Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer entertainment, man.
Peace, worlds. m.reck for m.reck TV. I got an interesting clip right here. Camron finally reacts to Joe Budden and Nore laughing at rappers with a failed podcast and failed sports podcast or failed show just in general. Hit that like, hit that bell, hit the subscribe, watch this clip.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at these rappers trying shows now.
It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company.
You know, rappers from our era, and they are so failed.
Isn't it great?
It's great to see
No, tell the truth. It's great to see people fail.
They
You know
do
what I mean?
sports shows.
It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company, nigga. Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer entertainment, man. It's almost time to shoot tonight, baby. Another episode. I wore all blacks because I got to kill nigga today, man. Victim right there. You got to look at a victim. You want to see what a victim look like? It's about to be a victim right now. I wore all black, man.
Lazarus.
We on set, man. About to get ready to go shoot another episode. We was at the NCAA last night, me and Murder. Hey, yo, Murder, you seen the retake? Just control room, so y'all never really came here to staff.
Captain, what we do?
Yeah, man. It was good, man. Just you gotta have a good team to do this shit, man. This ain't just me. Who's up, Isaac? Shaking, man. No, this ain't just me, man. It's a whole team to make this process go down, man. This ain't no one-stop shop bullshit, man. This is a whole production, my nigga. This is a whole production, man. This is not no one-stop shop bullshit, nigga. Y'all gonna get it right, man. This ain't no fucking podcast, nigga. This is show, nigga. It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company, nigga. Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer entertainment, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't get no microphone and headphones and sit in the kitchen.
Peace.
Peace. What's up, Rack? Hey, Rack, let me keep it 100 with you.
Talk to me.
He misunderstood everything that Joe was saying.
Nah.
He wasn't really dissing them. What he was saying was, if you if you go back to what he was saying, if you go back to that Nore one and go back before that Nore one with Joe, Joe was talking about how podcasts are not being successful because they don't understand the grind. They don't know everything about it. And he even said it. He said, I'm getting tired of people taking my kindness for weakness, calling me and asking me how you do this, how you do that, and how to get their podcast started. Because you go back, Brandon Marshall did an interview with Joe. Brandon Marshall said, when I first started my pod, I ain't know nothing about this. I went to Joe and called Joe and asked Joe how to do this and stuff like that. So that's the thing. Like, people misunderstood what he was saying. I think a lot of people doing it for. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm gonna say you have a point, but it's no misunderstanding. Once you say, ain't it great to see niggas fail? That's a whole different conversation right there. Like, you basically saying, like, yo, I'm happy niggas falling on their face. See, it's one thing, this you have the information. Okay, yeah, we know it's not easy. It's not just a walk in the park. We know that. Everybody knows that. But the dummies, most niggas think they can do what m.reck is doing or what Joe is doing or what Cam is doing and think, oh, I could do that too. Not knowing all the inner workings of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of variables.
See, and that's the thing with Joe. Joe, like, he said that when he was talking about it. And I understand what you're saying when Nore said what he said too. But also, I think a lot of this stuff is starting over. You've seen Envy come at Joe. You've seen Gilly come at Joe. I think ever since Joe was #1 podcast, he started getting a lot of smoke from everybody over it. And the reality is, you got to go back to history. The reality, it wasn't no podcast out here. It was you, Lav, Tax Dollar, and Joe. It was only y'all doing this. Now everybody's gradually want to go to podcast now. So you got to think about it. They must have seen it's some money in it for Joe to leave rap. And he talked about that. He said, if people don't pay attention to Joe, Joe talked about it. He said, yo, people always asking me. And he said, he told Styles P, when he did an interview, he said, Styles, I was broke. He said, yo, I was going broke. I had to figure it out. I had to do something. And he said, yo, Royce, he said he went to Royce and told Royce 5'9" about it. Royce 5'9", he said, when he told Royce 5'9", Royce said, yo, if that's what you want to do and that's your gift, go ahead and do it. So he said he followed that path and kept doing it. He said once he seen an itch in it and he seen he was able to be successful, he said, because he wasn't making no money. He said he wasn't getting no YouTube money. He said he was getting a YouTube check once a month. He said he wasn't really making no money off the podcast when he first started. So now, fast forward, when Joe was falling off, when Rory and Marv left the show, Joe numbers was going really down. He wasn't making them numbers. He bought Itch and Ice to the show. His numbers started going back up. He bought Melissa Floyd. He bought Flip. The numbers started going up. The minute Joe got that #1 spot, that's when things started.
But hold on. Let me speak. #1 to who? Because it's a complex list that makes it #1. That's bias off the rip. Joe used to work for Complex, and so did Academics. Now, salute to them. They doing what they do. They getting numbers, but that don't make them #1. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying too. I was saying the math the other day. Fuck that Complex list, and I don't got no shade towards Complex, but that shit don't dictate what I do. That shit don't validate what I do and others do. There's a lot of other people getting busy in this space, whether it's podcast or like right now, what I'm doing is a live cast. This is a live stream. I got a podcast, but I'm not even pushing that. But a podcast, that's a whole different format. Really, podcast is audio, but that's a whole nother conversation. I'm gonna, let people figure that out.
But what you said, you see what you just said, right? You're doing it live, right? Another thing that Joe talked about, and I think a lot of people misunderstood, Joe said, I don't really do interviews. He said, he like you, he don't do interviews. He said, if somebody want to come up here, you know what I'm saying, and they want me to interview, he says, a selected fruit, I don't mind. He said, if they promote something, he said, but 9 out of 10, I don't like doing interviews and stuff like that, right? So that separates him in a category with a lot of people because the only ones don't really do interviews is you and him.
No,
You think about Gilly.
I do interviews, but I go live with the people. Like I got variations to what I do. I do interviews, I go live, I got shows, I got spooky hours, I got the blackout show, I got movies, I got like I'm a whole different type of steak. You understand what I'm saying? I'm that
Right.
Roof Chris steak. Them niggas is that.
There's a lot of levels to it. There's a lot of levels to it. A lot of people don't know. There's a lot of levels to that.
There's a lot of levels to this thing. But I'm gonna tell you, with Joe and Nore, them niggas is just on a cocky shit. They feeling themselves. And this is where you lose the fans.
I can agree with you on that. I can agree with you on that. I see a little cockiness with it.
And this is where you lose the fans because now the fans want to rock with you while you the underdog so you could become the top dog. But as soon as you start stunting and really start smelling your ass like your shit don't stink, that's when people be like, nah, I ain't really feeling this dude. And I'm going to be honest, after dudes did that podcast and when they said what they said about rappers, shit got spooky for niggas on them numbers. So when Complex a month later comes with a list, that's just the play. You know what I'm saying? To try to rectify shit that got fucked up by dudes getting cocky. See, I know the plays. I see, you know, we can see it. We see the fix. The fight is fixed, but it ain't fixed for me because I'm not dictated by what the industry does, but the whole industry and the streets feel the effects of what I do. You know what I'm saying? So like, people got to understand, we got to make our own list. The streets dictate everything, always did. We allowed these industry dudes to try to dictate and validate what the streets, you know what I'm saying, always dictated. And we have to take that back. And this is why m.reck.tv don't operate under no industry rules. So my G.
But that's what I think. I think what that is, I think what you're saying, I agree with you 100%. I think also with this podcast game, I said, I look at the podcast game, right? I follow you, you know what I'm saying? I follow Joe, I follow Nore, I follow all of them, right? But I think the problem is it's becoming a competition with some people making it more about competition than just having fun. I think because now it's all about numbers. It's all about who everybody want to run to. It's about ads. Because Joe talked about the ads too. He said he don't take ads and stuff like that. He said for a long time people criticize him. He don't take ads, but also Joe has his own network. Joe is his own person. He said it. He said nobody can't cancel me because he's his own network, right? So that got a lot to do it. So then when you break it down, I'll be like, okay, I understand where Joe coming from because Joe looking at it like, I put all my money into this. This is all my brand. This is all my money. But then when I look at Nore, because I understand where you coming from. When Nore was on the show, I didn't like when Flip had a problem with Nore on the show, and Nore was like, oh, yeah, they getting a lot of money up here. And he was looking at a lot of things, and he was saying, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. Flip had a problem with some of the stuff Nore was saying, too. And then Joe was like, chill. Flip was like, nah. So then when he made that comment about it and Joe started laughing about it, I understand where Camron would come from and say, oh, hold up. Now you're trying to judge other people's weakness and they failure instead of trying to say, you know what, I applaud them for what they doing and stuff like that. So I get where you was coming from because it did look sour and stuff like as he was trying to talk about them and stuff like other people feeling. Because remember, Remember when T.I. did an interview and T.I. talked about the podcast, T.I. said, yo, he gave it up. He said, yo, I wasn't making no money off of it. He said, once I understood everything, T.I. said it wasn't for me. He said, because he was like, I'm going in there for like 3 hours or 3 to 5 hours. Doing what? Doing interviews. I'm not seeing no money. So then when you understand that, then I sit back and understand when Joe coming back. When Joe saying niggas is feeling because they not feeling because they not good at it. They feeling because they not putting the work in. They not letting it work for them. You understand? They think it's going to be some quick, fast money. I'm going to get up here. I'm going to do interviews. I'm going to say this. If you don't have that experience and trying to put a mic in front of somebody or try to put a mic in front of yourself and you don't have that experience, you're going to fail at it. Because certain people are going to ask certain questions, right? Certain people are not going to ask the certain questions because they're going to feel like I don't want to mess this relationship I got with somebody. Like Rex, prime example, you could do an interview, a live interview, right? And you can ask the questions you're going to ask. Whether they're going to feel some type of way or not, you're going to ask that question, right?
Correct.
Everybody is not going to do that because they don't want to feel like I could lose this relationship over the certain things I ask a person.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference. That's the difference between myself and these other dudes. And I have my own network. Like I said, I got shows on my channel. Lord Jamar said to me, when I interviewed him months ago, he said, yo, I looked at your YouTube. You got your own network. You got your shit. Then you got other people who got shows on your shit. And I'm like, yeah, this m.reck.tv thing is like the next HBO, Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm on. I cover sports. I do it all. Like, like I said, I got movies, Spooky Hours TV show. The Spooky Hours movie dropping. Probably I could drop it tonight, but I'm gonna drop it in a few days or so. So check for that. Spooky Hours movie. Go to spookyhourstv.tv. But on that note, family, yo, you got great commentary. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna lock you in. What's your handle? Because I'm gonna take some other calls. What's your handle? What they call you?
It's Kuala. It's Kuala.
Kuala. Oh yeah, I spoke to you before.
Yeah, I'll tell you this right now too. I'm gonna give you another one.
How you spell that?
Quala.
Q-U-A-A. Hold on, what you said?
Quala.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, and another thing, it's over for the radio stations. It's over. It's over. I just said, I'm gonna tell you, the minute Charlamagne and Envy had to go to BET to put that show on BET, I said it's over. It's over. It's over for the radio stations. That's why. That's the podcast is the thing right now. Because think about this real quick. I know you gotta go. I'm gonna let you go on this, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. There was something that Joe said, and we called people out when he said this months ago. He said, why? He said, think about this. Nobody's going to these radio stations to interviews. You know why? Because they got to cut a check when they go to these shows and cut it and do an interview, right? He said, well, they can go to a podcast and feel freely, ain't got to pay nothing. They just go in there as a guest and promote the sign. So why would I have to pay you a radio station a couple of racks when I can go to this podcast and sit here for an hour and promote something?
That's a fact, man. You got a great point. But yo, Kuala, man, appreciate you calling. I'm gonna get back to these callers that called up. Man, salute. All right.
Salute to you, bro.
Right,
yeah.
Salute. Yeah, call me up. I missed your call. The lines is open. 310-598-2974. Camron and Joe Budden is taking shots at each other. Let me go to the okay. Peace.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on? State your name.
Chilling, man.
Yeah, state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean. Let's get to it.
Of course. My name is Zen Zeta. I'm calling from the Bronx.
Okay.
And first off, salute m.reck.tv.
Salute.
Been on you for a minute. Spooky Hours.
Salute.
All that.
Appreciate that, good brother. All right, talk to me, man. How you feel about Camron and Joe Budden going back and forth on each other on Instagram right at this moment? It's happening right now.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure to whom Nore was referring, but I can assure you Joe Budden was not referring to Camron when he said that, because he clearly, maybe Nore was referring to Camron, but we all know Joe has had beef with Rory and Mal, you know, and so Rory and Mal, they really haven't been doing numbers like that, and Joe Budden loves that, you know, so whenever he gets the opportunity to say, you know, he in recent past episodes, he had this episode that was controversial where he said he loves when his opponents lose, and a lot of people don't like to admit that. But he's just like, yo, just whatever, man. I'm just gonna say it. Like when the people that I don't F with anymore, when they start losing, I love it. So Nore said what he said. You know, like these rappers from the '90s trying to, you know, they failing. And Nore said, don't you love when these niggas fail? But he didn't. But maybe it was misconstrued, like he meant rappers too. But he was really just talking about Rory and Mal. So I think but Camron, being that he has a lot going on, like he has a life, I can't see him listening to Rory to Joe Budden podcast like that. So he probably just heard that snippet, and somebody probably just called him up like, "Yo, Joe Budden taking shots at you." But I like Joe Budden has always bigged up Camron on his. He always puts him like on his top 50 or whatever. So I really, honestly, I don't even.
Nah, I mean,
I don't think.
I mean, see, this is the thing with rappers. You know, these rappers play both sides. Never forget.
Right.
They hot and
For
cold.
sure.
But once they singled out, they doing sports shows and it's failing. Cam is the only one right now with a sports show. And this is the thing. We gotta stop. You know, I'm gonna just say this. I'm not saying you are. We gotta stop caping for these guys. These guys can speak for themselves.
For sure.
That's why they got podcasts and Instagrams. So if it's a narrative that they put out there and people are like, oh, you taking shots at Cam or you taking shots at this one, they supposed to clear that up. You understand what I'm saying?
That is true. You know what? You do have a point on that. And I think Budden should have been clear with that if he wasn't trying to do no funny stuff. But I do also think that he didn't do that just because he didn't want to make people think, okay, he's throwing shots at Rory or Mal, because he tries to do this little thing where he acts like he really don't care about him anymore. So he's like, he just wants to make sure I don't know. I think he still has he got a lot of shit. He got a lot of stuff going on with them. So
nah, it's all good, my brother. I appreciate you tapping in. Love is love, good brother. What's your name again?
But my name is Zen Zeta from the Bronx.
All right, no doubt, my brother. Shouts to the whole BS.
Yeah, but my thing, I do want to say, I'm definitely not caping for Joe. He definitely has his flaws. You know,
nah, it's all good, my brother.
He does a lot of things I don't like, but yeah.
No doubt. Salute.
But yo, m.reck, man, I love you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Man, love is love. Thank you, my brother. Salute. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your audio, please.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Salute to the Rec Mall. Pound that like button, y'all. Run the likes up. I ran this loop a month ago. If you tuned in to m.reck TV, you know what I'm saying? It got like 140,000, whatever it got. But I ran this loop a month ago. I told y'all what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I want you to speak your piece, assess this, situation, and state your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, my name Shout to the Tone, KJ, man, calling from San Antonio, really originally from Chicago. But I just wanted to say this, man, and I don't want to sound biased. Like, I really don't like Joe Budden at all. You know, as a rapper at all. I don't listen to his podcast, and I really never liked him since he ever hooked up with DJ Academics. I'm gonna just put that out there. So that kind of rubbed me wrong.
Okay.
Nore, I love the Drink Champs. You know, I used to, but I don't. After that fallout with all of that with Kanye and all of that, I kind of like stopped watching them because it was kind of like I didn't kind of like the way it was going. So when Cam, I'm a fan of Manager. I'm a fan of Nore, but I'm also a fan of Cam. But Cam, like, they show is like original. This is something I think we've been waiting for, and I think is what what we needed. It's like Unfiltered. And you can see, I feel like it's a little bit of jealousy from these other guys because now it's like y'all doing the same thing. It's kind of like doing the same thing over and over again. Y'all kind of following the trend. When you see Cam and Mace, these guys, you know what I'm saying, ain't been together in a while to put something together like this that's unfiltered that we really want to see from the real, like the perspective of, a rapper, people actually who play ball, you know what I'm saying, and seeing that, hearing their perspective on certain things, man. And I feel like we need that right now. And I feel like, you can see the vibe of, Diddy trying to buy that Diddy wants to buy from him. You know what I'm saying? And Cam ain't going, but like he said, you got to offer him something that he don't have right now, man. What don't he have? Just to be honest. Like, and I feel like, that was a shot at him, man. You got to be clear on what you say out here. And you have, you're absolutely right. You got that platform to have it, to exactly explain who you talking about. So we don't need all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We too grown for that right now. We old enough to do that. And I, like I said, man, shout out to all of them. But at the end of the day, I feel like I like Cam and them showing, like I said, they can't.
you know, Nore and Budden getting kind of like they getting too mainstream, man, and I don't. It's not what it was, man. As far as them being organic anymore, man, it's not organic anymore. And like I said, Cam and them got some organic going on until then, and I feel like they not failing to me. You know what I'm saying? For him doing it like he's doing it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know,
Cam and May show is getting real lit, real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people gotta always remember, you gotta start somewhere. When you first starting out, you filling it out. You know, especially if you winging it, you could tell they be, you know, winging it. You know, especially in the beginning. You know what I mean? And like me, like I wing it every night when I go live. You know, but you know, this thing is what I do. I do this with my eyes closed. I don't write no interview questions down. You know what I'm saying? I give some of the, you know, most in depth and incredible interviews, you know, in history on this you know, in this hip hop thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is just what I do. But when you first start in anything, you gotta feel your way through. You know what I mean? It's a building process. You know, it takes time. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like I tell people, right? When people start showing you they bougie side,
exactly,
niggas
man.
got bougie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like no bougie shit. Like when I go,
me either, bro,
to like a restaurant and like the host want to look at me in a certain way, like, you know, like I ain't got no money or whatever. You know how they try to dictate because you don't come in with a tuxedo or whatever. No, listen, shorty, I'm gonna spend more money than anybody in here if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to prejudge. I hate that bougie shit.
Me. I hate that shit, man.
You know what
and
I mean?
I feel like that's what they're kind of doing right now, man. Like you prejudging something that's gonna be great, and why not collab with them? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I like the way they going about it as far as like Cam and them. But like I said, man, Nore and Buttons, man, y'all got it right now. Like what's the hate for? Or even for you to even say that about somebody else you don't like, what is the hate for? You were already up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no doubt, my brother. I appreciate you calling, though. Salute, King.
Thank you, God. I appreciate it,
you're
man.
welcome.
Yes, sir. Peace, God.
Peace, God. Listen, man, we lit over here. Call me up. If I miss your call me. The lines is open right now. Let's get it. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio first, my brother. Mute your audio to your TV or to your laptop. Pound that like button, y'all. This is the livest show. Show. You see, ain't no bougie shit over here. I let the people, y'all run this show. That's live. You don't see m.reck turning on the people. You dig what I'm saying? I do my movie thing, TV show thing, and I'm still going live with the people. It's just with spooky hours, I'm gonna probably have to get a host or something because I can't do everything. But for the most part, you know, I'm still going live with the people. So, caller, state your name. Where you calling from? Keep it clean. Let's get to it.
Right.
Talk to me.
Yeah, this Creep from Delaware, bro. What's good with you?
Creep? You said Creep?
Yeah, Creep, yeah.
All right, Creep. Shouts to the whole Delaware. I'm good, my brother. Creep, talk to us.
Yeah, man. First, I want to say, you know, off the rep, man, listen. I ain't messed with Joe Budden since the mixtape days, for one. Boy talk too much, get in everything. Gets to running, you know, ducking and hiding. And, you know, Nore, I lost a lot of respect for Nore, bro. Once he said about that failure and all that, like, man, you don't down know, man. You feel me? You know, I like coming up, you know, we all about the same age, so I came up with that music and all that. But once you said that, you know, all that failure, dog, you don't look down on no man, you put no man down.
Facts.
You know, they come in the game with the podcast or whatever it is. You got to learn the process. You know what I'm saying? You know, let these brothers get in, do what they do. If anything, so pull them up. Not down them and get all, like, you stunting and getting boozy. Like, bro, that ain't even, when I seen that, dog, I was just pissed, man. Like, I said, not Nore. I can take that from Joe. You know what I'm saying? But with Nore, nah, bro. You supposed to be cut different. You know
all right, so let me ask you this. Being that you said you can take that from Joe and not Nore, explain that. Why you feel like you could take that from Joe and not Nore?
I mean, I just look at their characteristics. I don't know these cats. But from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? It just I can see that as a characteristic of Joe. So, you know, from coming from Nore, he was like, oh, bro, like respect is gone. Like, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Cam said this is man and all that. That's cool. You know, that's cool, whatever. But they're down any brothers who trying to come up, mainly black people, black, you know how we from the hood, but a lot of us from the hood. And, you know, they transition, trying to make a move. You know, some people can't deal with it, but, you know, others can. You know what I mean? Just, you know, like I said, man, we brothers, man, support each other, man, period. Sell rappers, whatever you are, you feel me? Shouldn't be busting shots to nobody and all that. And again, be direct. You know what I'm saying? We grown. Say direct, say my name. Don't, you know, do all that ringing around the rosy stuff, man. Just put it out there and say what it is. But you know Cam gonna come back. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Cam, you know, Cam get on this shit. And my fault. You know, Cam get on what he get on. And he going in go mode. So, whatever Joe Budden, they got to deal with that. You know, I just want to dial at you, man, because, you know, your show is what it is. And I appreciate your YouTube channel and all that, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, boss. I
Okay,
appreciate
man.
you.
Keep it up, man.
All right.
And keep, you know, yeah, appreciate it, bro.
No doubt, family. Salute. Great commentary. One. Pound that like button. This is the live show, m.reck TV. All right. While other niggas get bougie, me, I am who I am. Peace. I'm the people's champ. Peace.
What's up?
Salute.
What's up?
Salute. What's happening,
Salute.
family?
Hey, so I'm calling on that, the whole Camron part of the whole thing about it.
All right,
Hey,
hold
why
on.
is there-
Hold on 1 second. I got you. Let me just. Did y'all peep Fabolous comment on Camron page after he, you know, stated what he stated about Joe Budden and Nore and all that? Hold on, let me bring it up right here. It's right here. Fabolous, he commented, my nigga Cam always keep receipts with the laughing emojis. So even Fab peep the receipts. The receipts is there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Fab is the king of subliminals, just like Jay-Z. But when those shots is so direct, it ain't hard for you to determine who they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I put this out a month ago. I don't know if you saw it, fam. I had this on my YouTube a month ago. And there's a few niggas, nah, you reading into it too much. Nah, you reaching. Cam is the only nigga with a sports show. I'm reaching. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, matter of fact, Jadakiss, he got a sports show too. So it's either Cam, but at the time, Cam is the only one. Like Jada did the sports show, but kind of was like in and out with it. But Cam just letting you know this is what I'm doing. Like he was doing it like every other day. Like I think him and Mace, they might be doing it like every day. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday or something like that. So, you know, but anyhow, fam, state your name, where you calling from, and let me get your assessment. Keep it clean. Let's get it, good brother.
Yes, sir. Just optimistic in the chat.
Optimistic in the chat. That's my guy. What's happening, my brother?
So on that whole Cam thing, bro actually went on the whole thing to show everybody, no matter what anybody say, I'm gonna make it really short. No matter what anybody say, bro went on the freaking whole thing and told everybody, oh, even this movie stuff got me shot. This whole music stuff gets you shot. This whole freaking everything is caused for you to mess around and just come up and get shot. When can I get some life? This Joker mess around where he gonna make some sports stuff where it's gonna get him shot.
I mean,
I'm asking you.
Nah, I think him doing the sports stuff, he's not gonna get shot. I think the only thing that's gonna happen, like, who's the basketball player that Cam got into it and he's supposed to play one-on-one? Who that? What's his name? Start with a C. Y'all know.
I don't know, but most importantly, what I'm saying is he's getting shot around people he knows. Like y'all coming from all the way over there. I don't know y'all,
I'm listening to this on like a podcast, whatever, however much attention it makes. But y'all actually really going through this. And ain't that some crazy thought? That's spooky, bro.
Yeah, it was Mario Chalmers. Somebody's misinformed. Yeah, m.reck was one of the first people to do this interview other rappers and open the lane up. Do your homework. Go to Forbes DVD. You know what I mean? I'm one of the first rappers to interview other rappers and make this thing cool and street and make this a lane where other people can make bread. And I never down nobody. I uplifted people to do this. Your favorite rapper don't even rap no more. Now they do interviews and podcasts, but your man m.reck opened them doors up. Where's my homage? You know what I mean? And everything is documented, but it is what it is.
I've been showing you in the chat much love.
Thank you,
said, you been trying. Hey, you had the freaking on YouTube back in the day when YouTube had first started. You had some production beats that was on free YouTube. That's where I remember the freaking lettering. And then I saw that whenever it came up on it said, "Oh, m.reck." I was like, "Oh shoot, that's a dude who used to make beats."
Yeah, I had the instrumentals. They had the gutter music instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. Nah, I appreciate you following, everything, man. But I'm gonna take these other callers, my brother. Great assessment. You heard?
And respect all that stuff from New York. If y'all want to keep it in New York, don't speak it. Other than that, we gonna hear it.
No doubt, King. Salute. Lines is lit. The lines is lit. I'm gonna get to everybody. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. We got 600 people in the building. We need the likes to go up so the algorithm can recommend this to more people, because this right here is a conversation that needs to be had. All right. Not only with the back and forth with Cam and Joe, but just in general with the people, the streets. Caller, state your name, where you're calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Peace, God.
Peace, God. Talk to me.
Yo, Mailman, Ohio, Dipset.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Salute.
Yeah, I'm just giving you your props and your piece, and like
Salute.
you said, nobody pays you homage on what you do.
Salute.
You know what I mean? And what you did, you opened a lane. To elaborate on that as well, I mean, there's no reason why everybody can't eat. You know what I mean? Why? Just because, guys we come from doing our music and then we go over to do this because what did everybody do when we grew up? I DJ'd as a kid, then I went from DJing to rapping. I broke that, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the deal? Not everybody's really relevant, but as far as these three individuals, I mean, I ain't knocking Joe. Joe wasn't never my cup of tea. I was always definitely Nore, definitely Cam, Dipset all day. I think it's just really when it comes to this money and men our age, I'm 44 years old. I did this out here. You know what I mean? Lived in Italy, all that shit. Got a blue book right now. You know what I mean? So, excuse my language. But when you do stuff like it's egos, men have those egos, like where you just be like, he think he gonna do something. That's all it is. And I'm just saying that from a guy who get money and had a lot of the perspective. You know what I mean? That's how it is when you're around guys like that. I'm sure you know. I'm not preaching. I'm preaching to the choir by telling you. You know what I mean? And it's weird. That's why I don't be around guys. Weird egos, mad because you do this, mad because you got that, or mad because you have a bright personality and they don't. They can't wake up in the morning and think straight. You know what I mean?
No doubt. No doubt.
And, but I'm getting deep. My bad. I don't want to take up all your time, but I just wanted to hit it on that because this is what I've been doing. And maybe I can call you some other time off of this and all that because I want to do my podcast. And I got a lot of relevant, things, and I got my lane in that. I've been studying you really bigly, a lot to, so I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Watching the content, watching how to talk, watching how to do, and I could do all of that and elaborate easily, but just learning it, and I just haven't done it yet. And I was, and we'll go there later, but yeah, you tell me.
I mean, look, man, this is my thing, man. I'm gonna do consultations on everything, man. How to do your podcast, how to do a live stream, how to do interviews, how to do movies, TV shows, how you can do music.
What's your email?
My email, this is my business email, m.reck.tv submissions at gmail.com. SJ, please type the business email in the chat room so I can highlight it on the screen. So it's m.reck.tv submissions at gmail.com. So that's for all business, promo, consultation, everything. All right, so email me that.
I like your grind and your energy. You give me a lot of energy when I watch you when I get off of work.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
You give me a lot of like motivation back to, I mean, like I said, I'm 44. All of us, all of us, Jimmy, Cam, everybody, we all in our 40s. So they the ones eating, stealing, doing all that. We was street teaming and doing the whole Ohio thing. We had Ohio on lock.
No doubt, King. But I appreciate you tapping in, King.
Yeah, but Columbus, Ohio all day, Dipset all day. Cam, he a good dude. He ain't a bad dude. He's a super duper smart businessman. Like I'm so proud of the dude. You know what I mean? Like I just sit sometime and you get depressed because I'm not doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, you be like, oh man, I need to get it together.
Nah, you just do it. Like one thing, you just do it. Don't even think too hard.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because like I said earlier, you got to start somewhere. So when you thinking too hard, like, oh, I don't have this equipment, I don't have that. Yo, you got everything. I'm gonna give you a gem. That phone you got, that iPhone or what you got, a Fisher Price or the iPhone?
I got
you got the Fisher Price.
I got the Galaxy. I got the Galaxy.
It's all right. Even with the Fisher Price, you can get busy.
Okay.
That's everything. That's a computer. You got a computer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In your hand. So you can do
no doubt
your podcast right on there. Look, they got software. You can do, like, say, for instance, you could do a podcast just talking about, maybe fishing, right? And you teaching people how to fish from beginning to end. And you could do episode 1. And then they got software where you can make it sound like you in the studio. The phone already is clean. If you watch like NBA interviews, you'll see a lot of those reporters, they have their iPhones or they Fisher Price or the Galaxies recording the audio of the players, doing the interview. So it lets you know how powerful these phones are. So like a lot of y'all, I'm giving game right now. This is $1 billion.
I appreciate it.
This is priceless $1 billion game right here.
Appreciate
you get what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
So it's all good. This is for you. This is for everybody. I've been giving game and me, I am an inspiration. So I tell people, right? It's somebody in the room, they don't understand. Listen, my music been on Hot 97, Power 105, all that. And I'm still doing, and I'm working records right now for some rappers now. You know what I'm saying? Very known rappers. I'm working they shit to the radio.
Okay.
So people don't even know how
from the production side of things. Yeah, I do the beats and all of that stuff. Yeah.
So look, people don't even know how deep I'm in the game, been deep, because they just out the loop. I'm independent.
I do.
Salute. I appreciate that. A lot of people do, but then there's a lot of people who don't know and
who don't appreciate it, because I come straight from that bottom with you. I'm like, look, he done did everything. And where you at now, dude? Man, come on, kudos. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all good, my brother.
Now. My man's got a whole network, TV shows and all that.
It's
man,
all good.
Y'all gotta pay attention.
Pay attention. But yo, I'm gonna take this caller. He been calling like 1,000 times, but appreciate you, King. Salute. Peace.
Peace, right?
What's going on, my brother? I know you called 1,000 times, King. I was trying to get to you, but a lot of dudes be long-winded. You see what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Ain't
What's going on, Ray? Ray Busy, CT.
Up,
Ray Busy, CT Harford in the building. See, I got you locked in. That's where that's how I got you locked in. See, how many niggas in the game, how many rappers or podcasters or content creators got the callers and subscribers locked in?
Real like that.
Niggas is not live. I tell
you different though. You're
salute, different, and I appreciate that.
And I just want to mention to you, they watching, brother.
Everybody watching. Thank you.
Because Because where did hip hop start from?
Come on,
Started
man.
from the streets, right? With
All
the
day.
turntables, with the mics, with the cardboards. That's the element of hip hop. So
Mhm.
where did it start from? Not saying, and I'm not, when I'm saying this, I'm not saying that you are not meant to transcend and not go global and not
Correct.
touch the biggest
Correct.
networks and other things. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying for this argument, we started from the street. So, they watching, brother. They watching. They copying the blueprint.
Uh-huh.
That's just the way it works in the world. You know what I mean? You was one of, like a lot of the callers said, you were one of the first pioneers to do this. You know what I mean? Where people may have not been completely familiar with you, but they did see that m.reck TV audio and joint pop up. And so it's like I heard somebody else say, when the new NBA players that come out today, they are playing at a better level because they watch the people before them, and so they have more information. And so, Rhett, I just want to just salute you because you have provided the information that a lot of these people have learned from. You know what I mean? And they watching, brother. They watching. You know what I mean? For real, true indeed. They watching. They see the interviews and everything. But I just wanted to chime in real quick.
No, go ahead.
On this topic,
go ahead, my brother.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that, with the whole Joe Budden thing and with the and the back and forth, I definitely believe that those are subs. If anybody knows Joe Budden, he's a very vocal guy. He's a very opinionated guy, and it's very hard for him not to speak how he's feeling about something. So I definitely believe, like some of the callers said that they didn't think he was taking a shot at Cam. I definitely believe that was a shot. And the other thing I want to say is that I don't blame him. I don't blame him for feeling a certain type of way, because Cam is hot right now. I mean, the show that the sports show is a whole different dynamic than what we've seen in the past. I mean, everybody's getting on. Hey, how many people we seen doing this same formula, with the podcast, with the interviews? We've seen it done, and nobody has added a different niche, such as yourself, who does sports. You know what I mean? Who talks? You got the spooky hours. You got, you know what I mean? You got different elements to what you do. But we've seen all these other podcasts copy and paste the same thing, but we haven't seen what Cam is doing in terms of sports. He's speaking about sports, and you know what I mean. And so it's a new thing. And for me, I feel like hip hop. I think it's rooted in hip hop. If I'm looking at it correctly, it's rooted in hip hop. That's, you know what I mean. But it's not limited there. And I just feel, I say that because in hip hop, and in general, we just always looking for that new thing. You know what I mean? And when you get it, when you see something new and fresh, it kind of draws your attention. It kind of catches you. And then furthermore, what I'm seeing with Cam and Mace, brother, these dudes is having fun, man.
Correct.
These dudes is having fun talking about sports. You know what I mean? And I heard somebody, and not only that, is their dynamic. The dynamic that they have, is fun. They have Cam is bringing his whole persona to this. Now, I mean, he's confident. You know, Killer, man. He's confident. He knows sports. He's cultivated relationships with people. But the point of the matter is that he's bringing him and Mace. They having fun with it, and I don't quite see. Besides a couple other people, he was talking about Joe. Somebody had said something about Joe Budden and this one and that one, and Melissa Ford and Ish and Moolah and Queen's Flip. And shout out to Queen's Flip. But you know something? I'm not seeing the dynamic. I'm not getting from all these people.
The chemistry.
Ish, Moolah,
you're not getting that chemistry.
Hell no, I'm not seeing that chemistry. These niggas, Mace and Cam, got an energetic chemistry that's just infectious. It's contagious.
That's
it's
a fact.
Having fun, calling out Mario Chalmers 1 week. They say he could take Paul Pierce, and you know what I mean. And they just having fun with it. And I heard what you said earlier about they are trying to find it. They still finding their footing. You know what I mean? They haven't gotten this whole thing figured out, but they onto something.
Yeah.
and I think the people are responding so like enthusiastic because it's fresh, it's new, it's fun. You know what I mean? And they have it fun. You know what I mean? And you can see that. You can feel it. You can feel it when on screen when people are having fun. Some of the other podcasts, they seem too contrived. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking, like I want to say shout out to Nore because he was holding it down for a long time and he's still doing his thing. He's still doing his thing. And
most def.
But it's like it's starting to cool off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. People can have their own opinions. I might not. Some people might not share that same opinion, but it's cooling off just a little bit to me. Gilly and Wallow, they doing their thing. You know, Mav Hoffa, he's doing it. But you know, it's like I said earlier, people want something. A lot of times it becomes redundant at times when you see the same thing and the same guests go to the same couple of shows and Cam got something different. Cam got something different, so they need to start hanging. And my nigga Killer's ready. My nigga Killer's ready to go to war. Like he ready to go to war. If you want to battle on the bike or you want to battle with this podcast stage, he ready. But he cool. He's continuing to develop and cultivate. And it's a dope show, man. And you know, that's all I wanted to say, man.
No doubt,
that's all I wanted to say.
Man, I appreciate you calling, my brother. You know what I mean? Very busy. CT Hartford. I rock with Hartford, Connecticut hard. Salute to everybody out there. Salute to the whole CT.
Salute.
New Haven. You know what I mean? Gun waving New Haven.
Yeah.
You know, New Britain.
Salute, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely support m.reck out there, man.
Nah, CT show me mad love. Oh yeah, shouts to Hot 93.7. They always on the check-in. DJ Buck, DJ Big Man, Rex the Bass, just everybody over there. Craig G, everybody, Jenny Boom Boom. You know, they hold me down on the radio over there, and you know, I'm working radio for other rappers over there too as well. So I appreciate everybody tapping in. My brother, thanks again, man, for calling. You heard?
Yo, thank you, Greg. Thank you for letting me get that.
You're welcome, King.
I just say one thing.
No, go ahead, King.
I ain't get to say last week or a couple of days ago when you had the other calling show. I just wanted to say something about, you know, you was talking about how the gym and the Cam subliminal, how, you know what I mean? I just feel like shout out to the gym, but since they tried to have their reunion in the last couple of years, they should have been had something like this. If it was, you know what I mean? If things was different, Cam and Jim should have been had something like this. How did Mason Cam go and start this type of a show that's sporting right now?
Jim is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And Jim energy is real funny. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of hate in his blood. You know what I'm saying? And he knows that.
Yeah,
it's like he try to big something up, but he want to tear it down at the same time. You know, like he bigged up Cam and them show, but then he had hate. Cam addressed that. Like anytime when somebody say, yo, I can't hate on it, they already hating.
It was a roundabout, sideways type of comment.
Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah. I heard it.
Like nobody got no time for that shit. Like I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of rappers who got this mixed energy. You know, they act like it's love, but it's hate. I don't want that shit around me. I'm not doing one or the other. I mean, well, I'm not doing the mixed shit. It's either love and that's it. It ain't no gray areas. I don't fuck with the funny energy.
We ain't got no time for that. We passed them. You know what I mean? It gotta be clear.
It's 20. Exactly. It gotta be clear. It gotta be clear. It gotta be all love. It ain't all love. Yo, keep that shit moving, my nigga. Don't even fuck with me. Don't fuck with my channel. Don't be around me. Don't be around nothing that I got love for. Don't just stay over there. Where you at, it's cool. You can hate from afar, that funny energy. But when you come around here, this shit better be all love. Because that's another thing. If you act like it's all love and then you take that mask off, I tell niggas, we gonna beat that hate out your body. We gonna beat the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. So just
East New York.
Yeah, just come respectful. Cause we cool over here. But once you take that mask off and we see the hate, we beating that hate the fuck out your body. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, yo, Reck, man, can I just say thank you once more?
You welcome,
Let me
King.
get on and just, have a couple minutes, speak my piece. I love what you're doing, brother.
Thank you, King. Appreciate
the show
you.
is dope. Everything that you're doing, the different elements and the different things that you do within your brand is super dope. And they know you out there, you major, you big. Now, I mean, they listening to you right now, bro. Hip hop started from the streets. You feel me? Hip hop started from the streets. So we don't always go to the mainstream because they don't even keep it real. They controlled by, you know what I mean? The corporate people and these people to say, what not to say. You feel me? They listening to you right now and they borrow pieces. They been borrowing pieces. So I just want to just salute you on an outro, man.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing. Always supported what you're doing. And brother, just keep doing what you're doing because we behind you. We supporting you.
I need that. I need that support, man. I use that support for energy to keep going, man, because, in this shit, they act like they don't see. I know they in the bushes, man. Niggas, you see when niggas just call up randomly, shouts to the homie Math, but he been calling up randomly. Niggas is tapped in. And I told him, I said, yo, he even watched Spooky out. I said, yo, my nigga, all that in the bushes shit, let me know when you in the building, my nigga. Leave a comment. Yo, Math high for salute. And Breck, you know what I mean? I tell niggas, man, if you fuck with me the long way. That's the only way I know, man. All that, that fucking disguise.
Won't give a nigga his props.
Yeah.
Nah,
we don't do that because me, when I come in a nigga live, salute. m.reck just salute. That's my slogan. I go on a nigga page. I see something I like. I'm following a nigga. I'm liking everything. I see something I like. I throw the Armstrong emojis, the fire emojis, m.reck just salutes. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be following niggas and just be scheming and hating and I be like, this shit is all weird, man. If you gonna follow a nigga, hit the like button, nigga. That's the whole purpose of you following a nigga. But you gonna see shit coming out the timeline, coming down the timeline and don't like it. Like it's some weirdo shit, nigga. You a stalker. You need help. You know what I'm saying? If you on that time, like leave that to them broads, cause you got, broads you deal with that's on that time, the side chicks, right? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They gonna scheme on your page, don't like nothing. They want to watch your every move, watch what you post. Nigga, I don't even fuck with side bitches. You digging what I'm saying? Cause I don't even like that energy. You know what I mean? I don't need no niggas to be on that energy. So side bitches and you weird niggas, just keep that shit and keep it moving, man. Don't follow me. You know what I mean? Go follow God. Go follow Jesus. You should be following some type of, righteous path anyway. You know what I mean? I'm righteous, but you need help. You really need, you need some soul searching when you on that weirdo shit right there. So, on that note,
a lot of that be happening.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but a lot of that be happening. But they can't, you know what I mean? They can't deny it. They taking bits and pieces from what you brought, man. So it's undeniable, man. And you just gonna keep on growing and growing and you know what I mean? Expanding. So I mean, we supporting you, brother. I love what you do. Thank you for allowing me a couple minutes, man. And hopefully we get to just chop it up again in the future.
It's all good. Listen, bro. I tell people, right? With me, the best thing you could build with me, we build on the business. And if we A1 on the business, it'll become a friendship and everything else. But the reason why, because I tell people, once you show me you about your business, then I know you G'd up. Because to me, when you about your business, that's your name, that's your credibility. You ain't gonna want to damage that for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once I see you on the time that I'm on, I know I can rock with you. But when niggas got shady business, let me tell niggas, stop changing your number. I had the same number for 23 years. If I rock with you, you can get through. If I don't rock with you, your shit block and you delete it, I'll never fuck with you. But if I rock with you, you can get through to me. But I see niggas keep with 1,000 numbers. Your rec is my new number. You know what I do? Nigga, I block a nigga. Because if you got to keep changing your number, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Every time you changing your number, you doing some fuck shit out there. I don't want that around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you now, look, you can have other phones, but your main line, you're supposed to be able to keep that. You can have, like, you know, those trap phones or whatever, your throwaways. I get that. But you're supposed to have that line where, nah, Rec, you know, I got that same line for 15 years, 10 years, whatever it is.
Sure
But when you
sure
keep
did. I mean,
changing
that's
your
the way it
number,
works.
nah, I'm good on you, fam. I'm
That's
good
true.
on you. You hot. That means you hot. You doing fuck shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't call my line with that hot ass phone. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's hot. That's why you keep getting rid of it. So you're gonna make my line hot.
Yeah. You on to them.
Listen, I tell niggas, when it come to this street shit, I really do this. You got all these other niggas that claim they street, but you see niggas do a whole bunch of weirdo shit that don't even coincide with the street. And I be like, yo, listen, I'm over here with it. And I don't even, like, I tell dudes, when I'm doing this, I'm just m.reck, the cool dude from East New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know, be no tough guy, nothing. I'm just trying to be, you know, that guy that want to make you laugh. I want you to be entertained. I want you to learn. You know, you get information. I want us to build. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to uplift you. You know, that's the time I'm on. You know,
that's why I love the different elements that you have. Like you said, I love to hear the earth speak. I love to listen to Talib. You know what I mean?
Salute.
And then when you talk about sports and whatnot, the Charlie Rock LD interview you had a couple weeks ago, dope. Like just very well rounded, just a range of stuff you got. You know what I mean? And it's just dope what you got going, King. For real, man. Thank you for, you know what I mean, allowing me to just chop it up with you, and big salute. Thank you, brother. I mean, you said you locked my number in the phone, man. That's major. I really appreciate that, brother.
No doubt, King. We go then, King. But yo, I'm gonna get to these other callers and we build next live. You heard?
Yo, 100. Yo, peace, King.
All right, peace, King. Man, call me up. Peace to my brother Jerron.
What's good, bro? Peace to the gods.
Peace to the earth. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Salute, King.
Hey, look. See this? m.reck. m.reck is similar. He's a Scorpio, like I'm a Scorpio.
Salute.
Hey, and until you know a Scorpio, you got to really read deep on Scorpios, man, because we deep cats, intelligent, and just we don't deal with the bull job, man. We realists. We keep that negative energy off to the right somewhere. And if we love you, we love you. But if we don't love you, we ain't got no words for you. Period. It's over.
It's over.
That's just how we roll. That's how
Yo, listen. Man. Yo, people I tell people I barely give people second chances. You know why? Because I give you the boundaries. But now, if it's business, I might give you a second chance because I'm a little crazy with this shit. So sometimes if you might slip up a little bit, it can't be too bad. It can't be too crazy. But for the most part, I'm a Scorpio, like Jerron said. You fuck up, you out of here.
That's it. That's how we roll. Listen, man. Listen. We can love you. I'm talking about we can love you like I don't know what. But if you ever deceive us, it's over.
It's over.
No words.
No words.
You can get no energy ever again.
It's funny you say that because when people go left on me, they cross me, I don't even say nothing. The illest shit you could do, the illest thing you could do is give them the silent treatment and don't mess with them.
Hey,
that kills
you know
them
what
more.
I call that? You know what I call the silent treatment?
What's that?
Platinum.
Woo.
That's what I call it. Platinum.
Kill them with success. Facts.
Hey, because guess what? My mama told me this. Where there's an ending, there's a beginning that's even better. So
he on m.reck on that God mode, son. And only people that's on that God mode know that what he's really on, man. Hey, right now, if you ain't on your God mode, if you ain't on your God mode right now, you missing out right now. That's all I got to say. Because right now, I'm on fire right now with what I'm doing. And I'm getting ready to do some great shit out of the blue.
Make sure you tap in with me, man, because I want to be able to promote that, my brother. You dig? You my brother.
Man, I'm on a mission, Rick. I had setbacks for years. I want to own my own restaurant, man. I got so many southern recipes, man. And I'm staying upstate New York, and there's nothing like that up here, man. So I know once I accomplish this, because I don't want to borrow no money from nobody. I want to do it on my own. I don't want no bank. I want to do it myself.
I feel you, King.
So I can appreciate it more. It's a setback, man. I had setbacks, but right now I'm focused. I'm gonna tell you how focused I am right now. I'm focused like, you know, when you have your first child.
Yes, sir.
And you feel like Superman. You feel like Superman. That's how focused I am. And guess what? Anybody that's gonna stop me, they're gonna get stepped on or ran over. And that's just how it's got to be, man. Because this right now, I'm on God mode. I'm talking about God mode.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm pulling all that. I done released a lot of people just because you got certain journeys you got to go on yourself, man.
Facts.
These certain journeys you got to go on yourself, and can't nobody be with you on these journeys. Nobody.
Agree,
The universe gonna hand it to you then. So you got to get rid of all the negative energy around you, man. If you ever get rid of the negative energy around you, you're gonna be on God mode like you've never seen before in your life.
That's a fact, my brother. We stay on God mode over here, man. So Jerron, man.
Yeah, we on God mode over here.
Appreciate
all the
you.
Other YouTube channels, other YouTube channels, they ain't on that. We ain't on that stuff, man. We on God mode over here, bro.
You already know, man. We on God time. We in God mode. You know what I mean?
m.reck,
talk to me.
Guess what? Stay independent, brother. Don't never sign no contract. Stay independent, because guess what? We always gonna be here with you. You always gonna eat no matter what.
I appreciate that.
I know I'm gonna support you no matter what.
Look, and you saying that? Look, I got the Nobody Knew Spooky Hours movie. I could drop it tonight. Look, I just put it on the screen. Look at the artwork. Shouts to Escobar Entertainment. You know what I mean? He definitely wrote the film. He produced the film, edited the film. You know what I mean? I'm just presenting it on my executive producer shit. So check the artwork. Nobody Knew. Man, we working. We got the Spooky Hours TV series, and then we got the Spooky Hours movie. This is one of the movies. I could drop it tonight, but I'm gonna drop it in a day or two, man. Run the pre-orders up, man. Go to spookyyhourstv.tv. That's where you can.
I know it.
Yeah, we're not playing. That's where you can get this Nobody Knew movie. That's what I'm saying. I'm doing movies, TV shows. You know, I got a network on this m.reck TV, YouTube.
Everybody up here support m.reck, man. Always support m.reck, no matter what. If it's your last dollar, support m.reck. Because you know what? It took a lot of people out of the matrix, man.
Come on now.
Come on. We not in the matrix no more over here. I don't know about other people. We not in the matrix.
That's a fact, King.
We somewhere else. I don't know what dimension we on, but we ain't in the we ain't in 3D no more, bro. We ain't in that no more.
Not at all.
But look, I ain't gonna hold you up, brother. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off. You already know that.
King. Likewise, King.
Hey,
I
be
appreciate
good, brother.
you. All right, my brother Jerron. Salute.
Peace.
Peace. Shouts to my brother Jerron on the check-in. Yeah, we got the Nobody Knew movie. Make sure you go to spookyyhourstv.tv. Get that early. Because like with me, you see, my movies will be there and then they be gone. That's how I move, because I want people to understand. Get it while you can. Because you ain't going to be able to just get it when you want to get it. Get it while you can. Like, this is that blue magic. Shouts to my brother, Frank Lucas Jr. That's my brother. Frank Lucas, the son. We got something coming too. You may see part two too, you know what I mean? Y'all put one and one together. So yeah, m.reck.tv doing it big, and then you might see me with a film in that Rocky universe. I don't want to say too much. You put one and one together. You see, Creed came out. Listen, man. Listen, that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm bringing the rec mob with me. The callers, the subscribers. That's the difference between me and them. I'm not stunting on the people. I'm not stunting on my peers. If you rock with me, you rock with me. We rocking together. Shouts to my man Rip, Forgotten Kings TV. Go subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? Like, shouts to my brother Blue Blood Sports TV. Subscribe to his channel. There's certain people I rock with. I kept it G'd up, keep it G'd up. And it don't matter how long I knew him, whether I knew him a year, 2, 4, 5 years, or I knew him 40 years. If you kept it G'd up, that's just what it is. That's the time we young. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If you not a G, I don't care what we did. We could have went to school together. If you wasn't G'd up in school, nigga, don't call my phone. It be some niggas, yo, Rec, yo, I know you from auto. Okay, you probably was a sucker in auto. You know what I mean? You probably was, you know what I mean? A clown, a lame. Don't mention automotive to me, because when I went to automotive, it was on. It was on. If I rock with you, it was war. You know what I mean? So don't mention automotive to me, because if you wasn't part of my team, I don't think you should be mentioning automotive, homie, because I have flashbacks. And we're going to leave that as that. Automotive, that was like jail. It was like 4 girls in a school, and it was dudes from Brownsville, East New York, Bed-Stuy, Flatbush. It was crazy in that joint. Let's get to this Cam and Joe Budden joint. All right, but nobody knew the movie. Go check it out on Spooky Hours TV, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go pull everything up real quick. Shouts to Maybach Mail. I see you. Nobody knew. Go get that on Spooky Hours TV. All right, I'm about to pull this cam up real quick for people just now coming here. Pound that like button. Let's get to it. All right, I'm gonna read this cam caption. So, okay, I'm gonna take this off the screen real quick. Let me see. Let me take this off the screen. So Cam, he has some words for Joe Budden for taking shots at him. And, you know, I'm going to go back to that, but we're going to go to what's current. This is currently on his gram. Right? So Cam, he posted this video of Nore and Joe taking shots at rappers with failed podcasts and failed sports shows and stuff like that. So Cam, he says, damn, at the real Noriega, told you I couldn't trust you. Laughing out loud. I'm just effing with you. But what other rapper from the 90s got the sports and cooking show? Question emoji. Thinking emoji. You know you my nigga for life, but your man Ho Buttons threw you under the bus on the very next episode, shaking my head. Said he didn't even know who you was talking about. I don't give a fuck how his numbers is. And no, stay away from that crackhead. Damn. Shots fired. Whew. Crazy. Pound that like button. You know how Cam give it up. I told y'all a month ago that Cam was gonna, you know, not take too lightly to those shots that Joe Budden and Nore threw. I told y'all a month ago. Now let's go to that video. I warned you. I put this out a month ago. And niggas, nah, you reaching. Nigga, I heard the shit just like Cam heard it. Y'all niggas, I do this hip-hop shit. Y'all niggas gotta wait for somebody to tell you it's on. I can see it beforehand. Look, all right, let's go to my video a month ago. All right, let's go.
m.reck TV. Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer entertainment, man.
Peace, worlds. m.reck for m.reck TV. I got an interesting clip right here. Camron, finally reacts to Joe Budden and Nore laughing at rappers with a failed podcast and failed sports podcast or failed show just in general. Hit that like, hit that bell, hit the subscribe, watch this clip.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at these rappers trying shows now.
It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company.
You know, rappers from our era, and they all so failing.
Isn't it great? It's great to see. No, tell the truth. It's great to see people fail.
They do sports shows.
It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company, nigga. Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer entertainment, man. It's almost time to shoot tonight, baby. Another episode. I wore all blacks because I got to kill nigga today, man. Victim right there. You got to look at a victim. You want to see what a victim look like? It's about to be a victim right now. I wore all black, man.
Lazarus.
We on set, man. About to get ready to go shoot another episode. We was at the NCAA last night, me and Murder. Hey, yo, Murder, you seen the retake? Just control room, so y'all never really came here, the staff.
Captain, what we do?
Yeah, man. It was good, man. Just you gotta have a good team to do this shit, man. This ain't just me. Who's up, Isaac? Shaking, man. No, this ain't just me, man. It's a whole team to make this process go down, man. This ain't no one-stop shop bullshit, man. This is a whole production, my nigga. This is a whole production, man. This is not no one-stop shop bullshit, nigga. Y'all gonna get it right, man. This ain't no fucking podcast, nigga. This is show, nigga. It's a show, nigga. This is a show. We run a production company, nigga. Don't get me confused with no podcast, man. I run a production company. That's what I do. Killer entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no get no microphone and headphones and sit in the kitchen. Yeah, sit in the couch, man. Yeah, we're in the facility, all right? Yeah. Thank y'all guys, man. In the facility. Hey, how you doing, man? Everything good? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Upper room in here. What we doing? Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. This is not a one-stop shop, man. This is not a motherfucking a podcast. This is a production company. Right or wrong. This is the man who get all the editing together. Everything y'all see at the screen, anything, this is the man who make it happen. He stay here all day, all night to make sure this shit get done. All right? See you in a little while, man. Yeah. We just want to make that clear, man. Just want to make that clear for him first. I do not have a podcast, man. I got a building. Yeah. I got a building, and I got a production company. And that's that. So let's get that out the way first and foremost. Secondly, nobody in sports got better suits than me. Let's get to that. My suits are tailor-made. They're not off the rack. And they go anywhere from $5,000 to $7,500 so far. Only person that can fuck with my suits is Jay Wright. What up, Jay Wright? I give you mad credit on your suits, man. Your suits is super dope. But I don't do off the rack. Not for my shows. I don't do off the rack. I'm not going to say I've never done off the rack. And not saying if it's an emergency, I won't go grab something and get it off the rack. But these suits are not off the rack, man. Y'all, anybody in sports will have a suit battle, let me know. We pull the receipts. The only person I'm talking to is Jay Wright, man. Salute. You got to give up Jay Wright. He been doing it for a long time. I didn't even know he was broadcasting on TBS. I said, look at this nigga suit. This shit is crazy. Still, he ain't even coaching no more Villanova. Still dressing fly. The only reason I'm going to give him the credit is because he's been doing it for a minute, man. Outside of that, nah. My shit's just tailor-made, baby. All right, Wig, I got to get ready to do makeup, man. I'll hit y'all later. Right under my last picture, which y'all want us to talk about, so we can get these topics together, and maybe we'll talk about your topic on the next show.
Peace, world of styles, be the Ghost LOXD block. Y'all need to get in tune with that Best Friends movie presented by m.reck TV.
we always gonna be best friends, man.
Movie on Tubi. Go check that out. Check that out for free. If you're looking to promote and advertise your business, yeah, we live. We live. Show you how much I'm ahead of the game, how much I'm ahead of the curve. I put that video out over a month ago. I told y'all Joe and Nore was taking shots at Cam. No, yo, Wreck, nah, you. Don't tell me about this hip hop shit. Don't tell me about this hip hop thing. I live this, breathe this. I do this. For real. Pound that like button. A lot of y'all don't like. I come from the mixtape era. We was putting out the diss records that it wasn't direct, but we knew who they was aiming at with the subliminals. So don't tell me what's what. Nigga, if you don't come from that, you can't tell me nothing. I come from the mixtape DVD era where niggas was taking subliminal shots and you had to, decode it, crack the code. So when I see these YouTube dudes trying to go away from my content, you know what I mean, and cover everything else, I'll be laughing at them. Like, I see you. The energy, I could read the energy. I be having exclusive interviews that nobody got. It be slow out here, but niggas covering everything else but my shit. But that's just to show the world like they in competition with me or they got something on me. Right. Yeah, right. Heard you. Say less. But nevertheless, we here. That's why I'm ahead of the curve. Because I don't wait for nobody to tell me what's what. I know how to read it. I see it from a mile away. This hip hop thing is in my blood. It's in my DNA. I am hip hop. And then, I got God energy in me. So when you dealing with that God energy, you could tap in and align yourself with things that people can't even see. Like, I could see it from other planets away, galaxies away. I could see what's about to happen, what's coming in the universe, what's about to hit Earth. Like, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm getting too deep. You know what I mean? Getting too deep. Like, y'all not on my frequency. Y'all not on my time. And for those that are, there's some people that's on my frequency and higher. I want to build with y'all. Salute to y'all. But the ones that's not, they want to dispute or try to go against what you know what I mean? Let's get to the cause, though. Let's get to the cause. Peace. Mute your audio, fam.
Peace.
Mute your audio. Mute your audio, please.
Peace. Yeah, my bad. Peace, God. You just hit me with something. I just talked to you about 30, 40 minutes ago.
Okay.
But you just tapped into some energy, what you just said. I'm a Scorpio, November 9th, right?
Oh, salute.
So yeah, peace. So peep game. Like you said, there's something about us that what you just said it like 2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you was like, when you go beyond the galaxies and the stars, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That touched me deep because that's all I do.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I sit and when I get off work, all I'm into is my science stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd. I'm a music guy, but I'm a street guy, but those are all things I tapped into. I think based on us being Scorpios and coming from where we come from, I think we have no choice.
That's a fact.
I mean, I've never met a Scorpio who ain't been on my same energy length. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm an energy dude. I ain't never met a Scorpio. Only dated one Scorpio woman in my life. But like as far as the gentleman, I ain't never had no dude that I met that was a Scorpio that we didn't instantly be cool and didn't even know what our birthdays was.
Mm-hmm.
And then you be like, oh damn, and then you just
that's how it be for me. Like you be building with somebody, and the next thing you know, like, oh, yo, I'm a Scorpio too. Oh, word. Oh, that's why we was building like that.
That's why we was doing that. Yeah, it'd be like, oh, a light bulb went off. Like, oh, okay.
You know how that should be. A alike, B alike. But sometimes it's not even being the same sign, but it's just being on the same frequency. Because there's a lot of people that's correct. That's correct. Different signs, different zodiac signs or whatever that I build with hard too. It's just we on the same frequency.
Yes, me. I mesh
You know
with everybody, but it's very rare. To be honest, it's very rare that I get to mesh with a Scorpio. Period. Point blank. I've only had a couple dudes. I had one dude. We was born the same day. We grew up together, went to school together, and we were the same age. And other than that, I only met a few other Scorpios. It ain't like you just run into them, like, you know what I mean? And I ain't saying I walk around talking about the zodiac every day, you know, that old school stuff. But at the end of the day, you just hit a point, man. You made me like, 'cause this is what I do on a daily basis, like daily, nightly. And when you said what you said, you was like, yo, it's all, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I do every day. I'm like, out of here. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, I'm faced with these worldly, you know, we got to do what we got to do, work and kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And your successes, if you have goals or if you don't have goals, you know, things like that. But when you hit me with that, when I was going like, damn, that's where I'm at. No doubt, it's something about the universe. That's where we at. Yeah. But that's some deep stuff. And you said, let me stop because I'm getting deep.
Yeah,
but let me call him real quick.
Yeah.
I was like,
nah, it's all good, brother. I appreciate you tapping in, man, and being on that type of frequency and that type of time, man. I'm gonna get to all these other callers, man, because there's a lot of people I gotta get to. But love is love, sir. King. Appreciate you.
Love is love as well.
Peace. Listen, man, I want to build with you. If you on that frequency, there's a lot of people that call. If I ain't hit you back, just call me. Let me see. Pound that like button, y'all. I'm trying to call all the missed calls back. I'm trying to call my missed calls back. So if you spoke to me, if I call you back, pardon self, I don't know who's who because there's so many calls coming in. That's a fact. Lion's breath, 7, no doubt. Facts, King. I agree.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
I see. I call people back. You see me. I'm if I miss your call, I'm trying to call you back, but a lot of times, there we go. Peace. What's happening, good brother?
Everything's everything.
All right.
So, yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna get into the energy part real quick. Like I deals with that. I'm real heavy to the point that I think I'm gonna start pressing some shirts that deals with that. Got a whole logo and a whole little slogan to go with it. If people get on that wavelength of energy, I think they'll have a better way of figuring things out quicker. You know, even those who don't care to figure things out. You know, some people will be like, well, I don't care about that. And it's only because they got personal problems. You know, they're not iron that out. But yo, that shit, I ain't mean to curse, but what you posted, I don't know, what is they beefing or something? Is there some beef going on?
Let me break it down. All right, so you know, I put this out a month ago. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was ahead of the curve. So Cam, a few hours ago, maybe 3-4 hours ago at this point, he put a post up. Shouts to Escobar Entertainment in the building. Also, yeah, we got that Nobody Knew, y'all, dropping any day. Spooky Hours movie.
Nice.
You know, shot and edited by Escobar Entertainment. You know, he wrote the joint and everything, right? So go to Spooky Hours TV and get that, and put a order in. Escobar, you know what to do. Put that up for pre-order. The people want that. My brother right there. So check it. Go to SpookyHoursTV.tv to get that Nobody Knew movie in episode 1, 2, and 3 of the TV series. We ain't playing. But anyhow, so Cam puts a caption on. Let me go to the caption. Why people calling my phone when they know I'm live? Don't call my phone. You know I'm live. I know you know I'm live. Don't call my phone.
They probably was laughing as soon as you said that.
Yo, listen, don't call my phone. You know I'm live. I might punch you in your face. Don't call my. I take this live serious. Don't call my phone. Don't do that. But you won't be able to call my phone. Like I don't like that. Respect my live. Respect the rec mob. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
As they should.
Yeah,
they should respect it.
Yo, I take this shit serious. This live is a vibe. So now look, Cam goes. You know, he posts a video of Joe Budden and Nore taking shots at rappers with failed podcasts, and and then said, especially, he said, all these rappers failing with podcasts, they doing sports shows, and you know what I mean. So Cam like, oh, shots fired. He put on a video, as you can see. Yeah, I got on the screen, shots fired, and here go the caption. Let me read the caption. Cam goes, see, somebody playing, right? Hold on, look. Who the fuck is this? Who's calling my phone when I'm live? Yo, get out of here. See, niggas calling the Google Voice, knowing I'm live, right? See, fuck out of here, man. But anyhow, pardon, my ladies and rec mom, pardon me. So Cam goes, damn, at Noriega, told you I couldn't trust you. Laughing out loud. I'm fucking with you, but what other rapper from the 90s got a sports and cooking show? Thinking emoji. You know you my nigga for life, but your man, Buttons, threw you under the bus. On the very next episode, shaking my head, said he didn't know who you was talking about. I don't give a fuck how his numbers is. Stay away from that crackhead. So that's what Nore wrote.
I get it, but didn't he say they both was talking about that together though?
Yeah, but check it.
Nore.
Cam. He got at Nore too. He got at Nore and Cam, but he really rocked with Nore. They really got a relationship. So it's just more or less like he kind of checked them, but like lightly checked them. Like, yo, like I knew I couldn't trust you.
So that's true. That's true to facts that he the only one who got a sports and cooking show. That's what they was talking about.
No, look, Cam got a sports show. But Cam is more or less like, yo, all right, who you talking about? I'm the only one right now with a sports show. You know what I mean? I know Jada got one, but Jada put his shit on the forefront. Like when Cam shit got back, when Cam shit got loopy, that's when Jada, got back on his shit. He also had one too. So they was the only two, but Cam was current at the time when Nore and Joe threw them shots. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. That's the part, like when they was laughing. I heard the laughing part.
Yeah.
That was both of them laughing.
Yeah, that was both of them laughing. And don't it feel good to see rappers fail? You know what I mean? Jumping in this podcast space. Yeah.
But listen, bro, like if that's your man, you ain't supposed to be moving like that. Like that causes like separation and all kinds of like goofy shit after that. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
You just it's a certain like if like say me and you supposed to be boys and shit, you my bro, whatever. Like I'm not supposed to sit here and laugh at your failure.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't do all that. Like all that laughing at your failures.
Nah, we don't do that. That's not G'd up.
Yeah, it just makes it seem like you had something hidden that you never really got a chance to express, but now you want to, it just don't look right. You know what I'm saying? And then that makes things, touchy and like it's just unnecessary nonsense.
Nah, facts. Hold on 1 second. Pound that like button, y'all. Get the likes up. I don't even know how many likes we got, but we need those likes up. I don't even feel that energy. I could tell the likes is low. Right. I ain't even got to look at it. Yeah. I could tell you the likes is probably like 300 or something, or close to that. Yeah. We need the likes at 5,000.
Lean on the likes.
Yeah, lean on the likes, man. Disrespect the like button, man. Slap the shit out the like button. Disrespect the like button, please. Yeah. Disrespect that shit, please. You know what I mean? It's free. Yeah. All right. Cause y'all niggas.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a real quick question, because I know you got other callers. Like, do you think that was intentional, or you think that was just like, it just so happened to be a conversation? You think, because some things you could tell is intentional because it flowed.
It was intentional. You gotta understand, like niggas got in the space where they feel like they untouchable. So I'm gonna be honest, niggas is acting bougie. You know what I mean? That's like a chick, right? A chick who come from the hood and a nigga put her on, right? or she gets you some money. Now all she wears designer, and she could only eat at certain restaurants. Get all bougie, you know, and that's what niggas is. Niggas is the new yo. Niggas is bougie.
Never had nothing.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, got you. Right.
Yeah, that's
Seen
all.
that.
That's all. Yeah, so it was definitely intentional because niggas is like, yo, you know, yeah, yo, I love to see niggas fail and all that shit. I'm looking at niggas.
Cause of what though? At the expense of what?
At the expense of feeling themselves. That's it. It's all ego. Like this.
No, that's why. That's wild. So like basically, so basically it's somebody else's turn. Like maybe they try to say like, yeah, it was a time where I wasn't doing that good when it came to the music. And you was taking shots at me, and now the music game over and we stepped to this, and now you trying to come in and we want to say something back. Now look, I'm not giving nobody no excuses because there ain't none of my business on that because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. All I know is what's in the front of the scenes just look real bogus. Like, you know, when you start to move funny, that's when people start digging in the crates and be like, so where did it start from? And if it comes back from the music and your numbers wasn't like this person numbers, and maybe they said something slick you ain't like at some point, and then you like, yeah, but look who up now. It just sounds crazy still.
Yeah, nah, it
You know
is crazy, bro. It is crazy. It is what it is, bro. But check it. I'm gonna get to these other callers. I'm gonna get back to the show. I appreciate you tapping in, bro. You know what I mean? Good assessment, good building with you.
And salute to it all. Get that money.
Yes, sir. Salute, King. Appreciate you. All right.
Got it.
Yeah, call me up, man. 310-598-2974. I'm gonna get into it. I just read the whole Camron shit. So Joe Budden responded, right? Let me go to Joe response, go to his stories. Because this is what we do here. We cover shit and do it the right way. It's nothing one-sided over here. I'm unbiased. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have a horse in the race. You know what I mean? This is the livest show. I'm one of the livest people in the world. You know what I mean? Like, this is just what I do. All right, so now Joe responds to Camron. Now that nigga know he too sensitive to do this with me. Told my Camron with the crying emojis and the shaking my head emoji. Chill before I feel like playing back and start making calls again. Focus on your suits and pink set. That crackhead lapped you long ago with the angel emoji. Talking crazy, right? So Cam responded, right? You right. I ain't gonna play with you. Where you at with the question mark? And then not only sent the story DM to him, he texted him and he put the text there. Where you at? Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Yo, you live on m.reck TV, the livest show. Yo,
fuck Joe Biden, bro.
What you said?
He's a clown. Joe Biden's a clown, bro. Joe Budden.
Okay, that's how homie felt. He said Joe Budden is a clown. Fuck Joe Budden. Yeah, man, pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. Jerry Carter III in the building. How many likes we got right now, man? Because these niggas be stingy with the likes. Bad enough. They stingy with supporting, things that hold down the culture. They stingy with the free likes. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm not wetting nothing because I'm gonna do what I do regardless. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I mean, the spooky hours, I do that every week, man. Like, can I just do my spooky hours movies and TV shows? I turned the spooky hours live show into a TV show into movies, man. Who's doing that? Like, I'm only one person. Like, I'm still doing the interviews. I'm still you know, got the Earth building. Me and the Earth got the Blackout show popping again. I got the show with to live. Can I just spread my wings a little bit? Can I level up? Am I allowed to do that? Peace.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Yeah, hey, this shit getting entertaining, man. I've been watching your shit, so shout out to you, man. You've been doing your shit, man.
Thank you, King. Salute. Appreciate you, King.
Hell yeah, man. But nah, it's finna get crazy with I think Joe just barked up the wrong tree. Like Flea ain't gonna calm down. You know, he with the bullshit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know?
Hell yeah, Flea might go in on him. It's gonna be entertaining for sure, though.
No doubt, King. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you tapping in.
Hell yeah. You have a good one, bro.
All right, have a good one. Salute, King. Tatum, I'm calling you right now. Tatum on the check-in. Let me get Tatum on the line. I was trying to get to the line. Tatum, I'm calling you right now. Matter of fact, Tatum, call me right back. Hold on, I got you. I got your number right here. Oh, damn it. Pound that like button, y'all. You talking Camron, Joe Budden, Nore, all that fly shit. Spooky
Hello?
Hours, the movie. Tatum, what's happening with you?
Hey, m.reck.
What's up? What's up? Talk
Hey.
to me.
Oh, nothing. I just cooked. Well, I cooked a little early, but it's finished now.
What you was cooking?
I cooked some smothered it escaped my mind. I'm so damn crazy. Squash. Zucchini squash.
Okay.
And then I cooked some pork chops for my mom. I don't eat pork. And then I did me some.
Hold on. How you cooking pork chops for your moms, first and foremost, and then you don't eat pork? What's going on? Like
I'm the only one in the family that don't eat pork. They say that's good because that means it's more pig for them. They don't care.
We don't do the swine at all, but then you can't be feeding Mama Love the swine, even though you got to get her off that swine, man. You know what I mean?
You can't. No, you know what? It's the cigarettes. We got to get her off those darn old cigarettes. 50 cents and told her about smoking, and she keeps smoking.
Damn.
So I did her the pork chops, but I did me some I braised my chicken breast on top of the stove, got them all nice toasted and brown, and then I put this sauce on them. It's a peach bourbon sauce that I make. And then I put that on there and saute it down a little bit to put the scallions and onions and bell peppers and put it in the oven and let it cook the rest of the way.
I hear
So-
that. I hear that. Salute
So,
to you. You over
so
there.
I just ate a little. We cook. I come from a cooking family. That's what my mom do.
Got you. But look, let me ask you this. Being that you know you don't eat swine, and this is my last thing on it. How can you cook it though? Because I can't even take the smell. I can't even be around it. I haven't ate it, or I can't even indulge in the smell. It do something.
Or
to
see,
me.
I can stand the smelling and stuff. But if I accidentally get some, it's just nasty. Because I have not had it for years. So the smell don't bother me. You know, I work for MD Anderson research. I'm a research person in the laboratory. So I'm used to all kind of smells you wouldn't even imagine. So that right there.
Yeah, what you said, the laboratory. Yeah. Say less.
Yeah, research at that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
spooky.
research.
That's a whole different type of spooky.
And
right there.
MD Anderson is a cancer research hospital.
So look,
Yeah.
Tatum, let's deal with the topic at hand. We got Camron and Joe Budden taking shots.
Now you wait a minute. You know how I feel about Joe Budden.
How you feel about him? Tell the world.
If anybody taking shots at Joe Budden, I'm gonna buy him shots. Y'all know I can't stand him. Y'all know. But I called because you were just talking about the birthdays and stuff and how you gel with certain people with the. Now this is what's funny. Now you know Keita T that be in the chat.
Correct. Shouts to Keita T. That's family.
Shouts to Keita T. That's my girl. For some reason, I just instantly like Keita T. And guess what? We find out when I put my birthday stuff in the chat. Keita T was like, "Now this is what's it's kind of throw." She said, "That's my mom's exact birthday."
Wow.
And I was like, "What?" I said, "That's why I like her so much."
That's crazy. That's what's up. Look how m.reck and I bring people together. The Rec Mob come together. Salute to the Rec Mob. That's what I'm talking about. I like to see.
You better do it. You better do it.
Yeah. Oh, we got the Spooky Hours movie. We got the Spooky Hours movie. What's up with you? I'm about to put the link up for the pre-orders probably like tomorrow. I need you to run the.
Get it.
I know you're gonna get it.
I was telling my mama about it today.
Thank you.
She was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was telling her the whole rundown of how Spooky Hours got started and stuff. And she was like, "I would have liked to hear some stuff." Oh, she said you should do one. When you remember the story I told you about what happened in Texas with the kids getting killed on the bus in San Antonio because they got stuck. She was like, "You should do a movie on that one."
Yeah,
and she was like, "Did you?"
We will. We will. We're gonna get to everything, We're gonna get to everything.
And see, the legend is, she said, "Did you make sure you tell him that even like on the anniversary of that, when it happened, if you go there at nighttime, that and just sit there on the track, you'll see handprints with a handprint, so they're trying to push you off the track."
Oh wow, you serious? That's
Yep.
That's spooky.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
crazy right there.
Yep, my dad swore up and down they had did that in them hands. He told me I didn't know whether to get out the car and run or just drive off.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But I appreciate you calling Tatum. And as soon as that Spooky Hours trailer goes up, I'm gonna put the link where you can, support it. And I need you to support it like you always do.
I am.
I know you do.
Wait a minute. Why they into it? Who into it with Camron?
Well, Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Because I put it up a month ago where Joe Budden and Nore was taking shots at podcasters and Camron, who had a sports show. So yeah, Camron.
Yeah, I saw Camron talking about he do this. I saw that.
Nah, definitely.
So they taking shots at Camron.
Yeah, and Joe responded and Cam responded. Yeah, they going back and forth.
Joe just mad because he look like a goddamn camel in a suit. Why? Why Camron look like a real man in a suit? That's all what that is. That's all what that is. I told you he a certified hater. He was born a hater. He a hater in his bones. He don't have marrow in his bones. That fool have haterism in his bones.
Damn.
It reeks up and down his spinal.
Woo. Damn. Shots at Tatum.
He needs to come let me drain that fluid. When I said I worked research, I didn't did all of that. He need a spinal tap. That's his damn problem.
I thought you was talking about that other fluid. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hold on. I thought she was talking about let me drain that fluid. That was crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to put that in a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gotta put it in there. Yep. Drain that fluid. That's what's Budden problem. Ugly ass.
I hear that.
Just tell Camron to keep changing suits on them fools. That's all what's wrong with them.
Nah, definitely. But Tatum, I appreciate you calling. Love is love. You always entertaining. You always support. And I'm gonna catch you on the next live.
All right, it's good to hear you.
Likewise, Tatum. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, peace. Shouts to Tatum. That's my girl right there. Salute to the Rec Mob. Always support the TV shows. She's gonna support the movie. Like it's amazing me just saying I got a TV show and movies. Like, yo, I keep saying I haven't even been doing this 2 years. This is crazy, y'all. TV show, like shouts to Escobar Entertainment, man. Y'all don't even understand how this feel. And I ain't got to stun on nobody. I just feel good. You know how I just feel good about the accomplishment, but still doing a million other things. That's the ill thing when you got some people, they can't even get one thing done. And I'm saying I work with people and I'll be like, yo, dog, can you just do that? They can't even do it. And I'm doing a million things. So it feels good to get things accomplished. Pound that like button. Yeah, we at 2 hour mark. I'm probably gonna call this a wrap. We'll do this live maybe tomorrow. But yeah, we got the Spooky Hours movie. Nobody Knew dropping on SpookyHoursTV.tv. I'm sorry. I got a million things going on, man. Shouts to Escobar Entertainment, man. Doing a phenomenal job on the movies and the TV series and all that. Appreciate him, man. Bringing the vision to fruition and executing everything, man. Everybody, good night. It's late. It's 12. And we're tapping them all. And if you missed it, you just watch the rebroadcast. You know how we do. Salute to the Rec Mall. Salute to SJ. Go get episode 1, 2, and 3 on SpookyHoursTV.tv. The Nobody Knew movie dropping. And then we got the Wrong Stop movie 2. We're not playing. 2 movies dropping. It's gonna be like a double feature. And man, we just working, man. We blessed. All right. We blessed. So make sure you go to SpookyHoursTV.tv, get episode 1, 2, and 3, and get the movies Nobody Knew. And then you're gonna get the last stop. The Wrong Stop, the last ride. All right. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. This show is sponsored by the Supreme Love movie, starring Supreme Love. Go check for that on YouTube. And also sponsored by the streamboss.com. So, yeah, go to YouTube, watch the Supreme Love movie, and then we're going to take you out with the Stream Boss commercial. If you're looking for a good streaming service, go to the streamboss.com, watch your favorite movie, TV show, sports, pay-per-view, so forth and so on. And then you put in the m.reck.tv code, get $5 off. All right. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? Yeah. It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Damn!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more. If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.
What are you waiting for?
Sign up today.
All the pre-order links will be on SpookyHoursTV.tv. Esco gonna put up the Nobody Knew link. I say tomorrow because I gotta upload it. So he'll have it on there, but you'll have the artwork on there. But tomorrow you'll be able to click on the artwork and go and pre-order it. All right. So shouts to Jerry Carter III on that. And we off this, y'all. Go watch that Supreme Love movie too. Go type it in YouTube, a Supreme Love movie by Supreme Love. That's the homie. All right. We gone. Make sure you leave comments too on this video. Leave comments right now. Do me a favor, leave comments. Go to the YouTube, go to the live section of the YouTube, hit the live link, and leave comments on this. Appreciate y'all. Do that right now, y'all. I'm off this. Peace. m.reck TV. Go to SpookyHoursTV.tv. Get that Nobody Knew right now. All right? Run it up on the website. We off this. Peace.